Welcome back everybody, and we're going to look at the Remarkable Pro because I've been using it now for a month or so, and yeah, I thought, considering I had the other one and returned it and there was a few niggles with it, which was the Remarkable 2, I thought I'd let you know what works in this, what doesn't, and if I thought it was worthwhile doing. So let's start with the cons on this thing. So this thing, so the problem I've got with it is the new stylus. And that's because it's not too dissimilar to writing on my iPad, even with a special paper-like screen on. The Remarkable 2 was beautiful to write with, and they've gone to a different type of stylus, different nib, and it probably doesn't wear down as much, which is a real plus point, but it's not quite as nice to write with. It's a bit slippy when you write with it. So that's a minor niggle point that I really elevated the Remarkable 2 up there to have. The other con of this is the price. So I bought the Pro version, I got the top marker, the plus marker, and I got the leather portfolio because I thought it was needed as opposed to the others. Yeah, whether it was or not. And that was just over 700 UK, 729 I think it was. So that's a really, really hefty price to pay for a note-taking device. Now, the pros to that are it's beautifully built. Even the magnets and the way it sits, whether you use it or not, with the portfolio case, it's just beautiful. It's designed lovely. It really is absolutely smashing. So if you are Apple fans and things like that, which I quite like Apple devices, I've got to be honest, but I like Samsung too. Yeah, it works for me in that respect. I feel it's quality, it's there, and you're going to pay the premium for that. The other downside, the other upside to it is the colour. So absolutely love the fact that we've got colour now. People have been complaining about the screen, the way it flickers when it refreshes. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I sort of expect it because they pre-warned you what it's going to be like and what it's going to do, and I don't really care. I just like the fact that I can annotate in colour now, I can mark up in colour, and I can read PDFs in colour. It makes it so much more pleasant a device to use. That being said, with the colour, we've got a backlight now, which is just superb. It's actually on at this present second. It's quite dim in here. Even with all the lights on, it's still dim and it's there, and it just makes it so much easier to read, and I appreciate having the backlight onto it as well, which is superb. Obviously, I didn't go for a keyboard this time. There's a separate video onto that. By the way, if you didn't watch the Remarkable 2 video, there'll be a link up here somewhere to that. But is it worth the 729? There are a lot of these coming on the market at the moment. If you like style, if you are conscious that you want something that's a bit more premium, that's been around for a while, the Remarkable app and the way that ecosystem works, although you've got to pay for that now monthly, actually it works really, really well. It's a solid piece of equipment. It's worth that bit of a price that you're going to have to pay for it. Against some of the others, if you just want a note-taking device and you're not fussed by any of that, there are probably a lot of the models which are a lot cheaper that are going to do the job just as well for you. So this is a premium product, and you've got to bear that in mind. If you've got the price tag for that, go for it. Yeah, so that's my view on it really, and I thought you should know. I mean, obviously now the folio case covers the pencil. That's another good thing, so it doesn't keep coming off in your bag. You've got to decide for yourself. It's a price thing. I think there are others out there which will do the job very, very well as well. Will I send this back? At the moment, I'm saying no, because the speed increase, all the issues I had with the Remarkable 2 are gone in this. It's just, yeah. So those issues have made it usable for me. But yeah, time will tell. I've got 100 days to make my mind up. I think I'm going to keep it. I like the premium product side of it. Would I have spent the $729 if I hadn't bought the original one and had that refunded and credited back? No. I've got to be honest, I don't think I would have. It would have been too much of a jump. Spending the 500 odd that I did on the original Mark II with the keyboard and everything else was, yeah, that was a lot, but it was justifiable because I was getting a keyboard with it and everything else. In fact, the keyboard doesn't cost much more than the leather case, which is really weird. I just didn't see the point of getting it. Separate video for that, and that'll be next video's up, so you'll see why I didn't think about the keyboard. So yeah, hope this helped. I know it's not a clear-cut answer because it's down to everyone's budget and what you've got. And yes, I love having this around. But yeah, like and subscribe, really appreciate it. It'd be great to see you on here. There's going to be another video as to why I didn't get the keyboard this time, so look out for that in the future.